Jai Guru, Jai Nityānanda.
He's trying to figure it out.
আপনি জানেন দাদা একটু দেখুন না
We are in the ending part of Ananga Manjari Samputika. Today, the chapter 4 of Ananga Manjari Samputika will end. And tomorrow, Sankratana. You could just make off the website. And to volume to borrow. Tomorrow, with some prarthana, very special prarthana, prayer to Ananga Manjari and Sri Janavama. Ramachandra Goswami. Volume kome jacche to? Volume baro. Master. Ramachandra Goswami will complete description of Ananga Manjari Samputika. So today is the ending part of Ananga Manjari Samputika. Yesterday, Ramachandra Goswami started to advise us how to attain the stage of Sri Krishna's love, Prema Bhakti, and how to attain the stage of Seva. How you can enter Nikunja Kutir. So he described the way to get that situation, that ability. And he continues this today also. Sri Vrindadi Vanadevi Priyo Puri Bhavajadi Tobe Dekhi Ei To Vichar Lalitadi Shakhigano Jodi Paite Hayamono Ananga Manjari Karoshar. Sri Vrindadi Vanadevi Priyo Puri Bhavajadi. So advice is there. First, we have to love all the associates of Sri Radhakund. Sri Vrindadi Vanadevi Adi. With this word, he mentioned everyone, all. Sri Vrindadi, and all others. And who is Vrindadavi? She is Vanadevi. She is the Ishwari of Vrindavan. So if you first want to enter there, you have to get blessing from Vrindavan. Because you have to enter first in Vrindavan. Then we can do Seva, then we can watch Leelas first times. But first we have to enter. So if we have no blessings or mercy from Vrindavan, so how we can go in? Still now we are outside of Vrindavan. Please. All the mobile, let's silent.
Please turn off your mobiles.
So first we have to get blessings from them, all of them. Vrindadevi. And if you watch the Yoga Pita picture, then you will find the doorkeeper is there in the Yoga Pita. Dara Rakshak. First, we need the blessings from Vrindadevi. She will allow. Okay, now you can enter. Then you have to please that doorkeeper. Then they will allow to enter. Not only Vrindadevi, we have to please that doorkeepers also. They will examine. They will examine if we have nothing dangerous. If you want to enter some valuable place, maybe you wait somehow to meet some famous people, and he is very secure, under protection of some bodyguards or some sentries. So before you will enter, they will check you. If you have something dangerous, so if you have something dangerous, they will check you. They will take it from you. Same as whenever you go to enter Vrindavan, the doorkeeper, they will check you, examine you. If we have something dangerous inside of us or with us, so what is that dangerous thing? Some revolver or pistol? Some knives? Acid with us? Yes, exactly that. We have everything like this. Exactly like that. We have false ego. It is very strong. Always it is working like pistol. You can shoot by your ego to someone. Tricky word. If you have the mood of envy, so you will try to stop someone anyway, by any trick. Knife of sugar. Sugar, that means sweet words from you, which is tricky, not pure, not clean, clear. And then pride. False pride, material pride. Always that material pride is burning us. If you have that material pride, yes, I am very rich. I am a very scholar. I am from high society or from high family, high status. So what will happen? What will happen? The ordinary people, they will go away from me to see my pride. Is not? Why one should tolerate my pride, this material pride? So it's always burning our face. How all of us, we want to ignore the association of someone who is very ugly looking, burned by the acid. So that false pride, which is material attachment, is all working like acid. So the doorkeepers, they will examine if we have something dangerous like that. So first they will remove everything from us, from our heart, from our brain. Because for our bhajan, always we are using our brain. Always. So that's why everything which is not favorable, which is against, everything will be removed by the doorkeepers of Vrindavan. So we have to please them by our nature, by our mood, by our behavior. If they will do something dangerous with me, maybe they will take it away from me. Maybe they will remove everything from me, but they will watch. Always I'll be in question mark. This person is suspicious. Because he brought something dangerous with him. We removed, but then also, why he brought this all dangerous things? So this person is suspicious. Always you will be under CC camera. Under vigilance of CC camera. So, when all of them suspicious, when I'll be suspicious for everyone there, so I cannot go with them. They will not accept me from their heart. So that's why first we have to make loving relation with everyone. Sri Vrindadi Vanadevi Priyopari Bhavadevi. If you can make that good relation with everyone, Sri Vrindadevi and all others, like doorkeepers and to whom you will meet first before you will enter Nikunja garden. So everyone is very important for us. তবে দেখে এই তো বিচার ললিতাদি সখীগণ যদি পাইতে হয় মন অনঙ্গ মঞ্জরি করসা. If you want to get everything very easy, then take shelter on the lotus feet of Ananga Manjari. If she will allow you, then nobody will check you. Oh, so it's the nearest person of Ananga Manjari. So nobody will come to check you. Everyone will accept from their heart. Everyone. Lalita, Vishakha, all the Sakhis also. Lalita the Shakhigana. Jodi paito hai mano. If you want to associate with all the Sakhis, like Lalita Devi, Vishakha Devi, Sri Ranga Devi, then you have to go to Ananga Manjari. Because only she can do this for you. She is very merciful. Very easily you can get pure blessings, pure mercy from her. জানিবে রসের রীতি সখী মধ্যে হবে স্থিতি রাগের ভজন যেই নিশ্চয় জানি হয়ে নিষ্ঠা কর অনঙ্গ মঞ্জরি জানিবে রসের রীতি সখী মধ্যে হবে স্থিতি সুখে পাবে কিশোর কিশোরী. What we are practicing Raganuga Bhajan, is not? Raganuga Bhajan. In Raganuga Bhajan, there is two parts. The first part is Vaidhi Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti. After we'll follow, after we'll observe that Vaidhi Bhakti, carefully, with great dedication, then we can enter in Raganuga. Yes, that's true. we are practicing Raganuga bhajan, but we have to notice. Please, let's silence your mobile. We have to know this. In our bhajana path, the stage of practice is very important, and that is Vaidhi Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti. Sadhane bhavibe jaha, siddho dehe pabe taha. I have seen so many persons. They have some false ego inside of their heart. No, I have not to do anything because we are following Raganuga bhajan. Raganuga bhajan is not like a fruit which will grow in the plant. You will just take from the plant and you will eat. Then Raganuga Bhakti will appear in your heart. No, not that. Don't think as easy like this. It is not really very easy. I said day before yesterday what Pran Krishna Baba said. Still I am in anartha stage, anartha nivriti stage. If he can say like this after all his life, now he's passing his ending part of his life. He's near to 100 or he crossed 100. So after 100 years, he's feeling that he is still in anartha nivriti stage. So if he can say like this, just compare about your stage, exactly where you are now. Not even in the stage of Shraddha. Satang prasangat mama vidya sangvida. Because Shraddha also, that respect, the first point to attain prema, the first point, adu Shraddha. You can get this respect, that Shraddha very easily. It will happen when we will get association of pure devotees. And with feelings, with realization. Because always we can meet some Siddha Mahatmas here in Radhakund. Whenever you will go out of the street, you will find, you can take darshan, one Siddha Mahatma is there. So, pure Vaishnava is there. All the moment you can see, you can take darshan of them. Then why that bhakti is not appearing? Because you have to realize. That's why in Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Nartam Das would remind us, Krishna Bhakta Sangha Puri, Krishna Bhakta Anga Hari, Sradhyanita Sravana Krishna. First he said that we have to associate with the Krishna devotees, very pure devotees. Again he repeated sentence. Krishna Bhakta Anga Hai. Oh, that means association is not taking darshan. Association and darshan is not same. Just think. Now we are associating. You can see me, I can see all of you. Isn't it? So, when we'll associate one pure devotee, one Siddha Mahatma, that is not his darshan. Then why Narottam Das Thakur he repeated? Because to remind us to develop something inside of our heart. Whenever we'll go, whenever we'll meet one Siddha Mahatma.
One just walked in the door.
Yes, just think. one very pure devotee is here.
ওখানে বসবি ঠিক আছে
But most of the time, I've seen so many devotees, when he will get ecstatic, and he starts to shout, Nitai, Nitai, go. Most of the time he shouts, Nitai, Nitai. But around the people around him, they are smiling, they are laughing. They are thinking that he is crazy. That is the lack of Shraddha. So, his vidya, the truths of Krishna will not appear if we have no respect for them, if we cannot develop the respect inside of our heart. এদিকে আসো, এখানে আসো।
আমার কাছে একটু
হরি নিতাই, ও নিতাই,
এখানে আসো, এখানে
হরি নিতাই, ও নিতাই,
Jai Nitai.
এবার এদিকে নিতাই এখানে আসো।
আমার নিতাই, আমার নিতাই।
So, very important, when we'll meet one Siddha Mahatma, whenever we'll go to meet with them, before we'll go there, before we'll be in front of him, before we'll go there, before we'll be in front of Siddha Mahatma, Vaishnava, devotee, we have to develop that respect. We have to feel, now I am in front of someone from whom I can attain Krishna Bhakti. From whom I can attain Krishna Seva. From whom I can get knowledge about the service of Krishna. So first we have to develop this Shraddha. Then we can go in front of one Siddha Mahatma. Otherwise, never that blessings and mercy will work with you. It is said that only half of a moment you can get all the siddhis if you associate that time with one Mahatma, pure Vaishnava, like him, like Ramakrishna Baba, like all other pure Vaishnavas here in Radhakund. But since long time we are coming here, since long time we are listening so many words, very good words from different Mahatmas, still now no bhakti is there. Why? Because of that. Till now we are not on the stage of Shraddha. Ado Shraddha. And how it will happen? By the association of very pure devotees. We have to collect as much as possible. We have to collect anyhow the blessings, mercy, costless mercy from Siddha Mahatmas, from pure devotees. Sorry, don't follow to.
আমি 3 দিন আগে আমরা দর্শন করে আমি পুরা করে
আমি ওর জিজ্ঞাসা করছি
আমি কয়েকটার লোক কইও গেছি লোককে আসতে বলবো আর মারা গেলেন লোক আমার এখানে তখন বলে যে আমার দেখা দুঃখ
গেছিলাম কাছে গেছিলাম
কাছে তো গেছেন আমার তো জানাইলেন না
ছিলেন না তো মন্দিরে
আর আমি আমরা ইনভাইটও করে দিতাম যে আসলে মারালে আমার কষ্ট করে আমার থাকবেন এই কথা বুঝতে বাবা আমি আমার জায়গা বাসা না গরিব আমি এখন
He is saying that he is very poor. We are all poor. We have nothing. Maybe he is poor by this material world, but if you compare with spiritual world, he is one of the richest persons. Because he has love, he has prema of Krishna inside of his heart. He can cry for Nityānanda. He can shout by the name of Nityānanda. We cannot. So we are very poor, really very poor. So first we have to collect as much as possible costless mercy from them, from the Siddhamarthas, from pure devotees. Then we can go advance. Then again we need another solution. But Ramachandra Goswami, after will attain Guru Kripa, after will get Guru Kripa, Ramachandra Goswami is saying that now I am telling you the easiest way to attempt to go inside the Nikunja Kutir or Nikunja garden. And what is that? You have to take shelter on the lotus feet of Ananga Manjari. Then all the Sakhis, Sri Lalita Devi, Sri Vishakha Devi, all the Sakhis also they will accept you from their heart with love. They will accept you as a younger sister of them. Ragero bhajano jai nishchaya janha ei nishtha karo Ananga Manjari. First, you have to practice. What Sri Gurudev will advise us, we have to follow all the instructions. We have to follow all the instruction, and at the same time we have to focus our mind, we have to take shelter on Mahamantra as much as possible. How much you will sing Mahamantra, how much you will chant Mahamantra, every time you will get some benefits. Always, Mahamantra is giving us some benefits. So, first take shelter on Mahamantra and following all the instruction of Sri Gurudev. Pure, clean your mind by Mahamantra, Kripa. Then take shelter the lotus feet of Sri Ananga Manjari. You have not to do anything. Very soon your practice stage will finish and you will enter in Raganuga Bhajan. Ragero bhajane jai nishchay jani hoy. Very important word he said. You must know, taking shelter on the lotus feet of Ananga Manjari, that is Raganuga Bhajan. You must know this, very carefully. If you can take shelter on the lotus feet of her, so it's enough for you Raganuga Bhajan. Janibe roshe roriti, shokhe motthe hobe sthiti, shukhe pabe kishoro kishori. Shukhe. Very easily. You have not to do so many things. Because Ananga Manjari, she will teach you everything when you will take shelter on her lotus feet. First, she will teach you all the parts of Krishna Seva. She will teach you how you can please Srimati Radharani. She will teach you how you can enter there in front of them. Entering, it's the great approaching, only first looking. They have to love by their first looking to you. In the first sight, if you will not injure her, so you will be never accepted. It's very normal. In the first sight, I have to love someone. I have to accept it from my heart. Then I can associate with them. I can associate with him or her. Just think of it. You got sickness and you went to the doctor. But to see the doctor, you are not satisfied. You are not satisfied to see the doctor. Oh, this is not good. If your mind will say that at the first looking, he is not good, so you will never, maybe he is a very famous doctor, he is very perfect doctor, he will never cure you, he will never treat you. Maybe he will give you so many medicine, perfect medicine, but there also it will not work. Because first you have to love that doctor. You have to accept from your heart. Yes, he can treat me. He's very nice. If your heart will accept, then you have not to take any medicine from him. If he will give you water, that water will work as medicine. Because 50% of our sickness by our mind. We'll get sickness by our mind. All our sickness, you must know 50% of that, it's only by mental. So first we have to accept the doctor. Same as you. If at the first looking, they will not smile, they will not say, oh, very nice, very good. So I failed. Sri Ananga Manjari will teach us, Ramachandra Goswami says that Sri Ananga Manjari will teach us how to approach, how to enter there, in which way, what they love and how they love. Everything, all the point, she will clear to us. She will clear to all the sadhakas, all the manjaris. Janive Rosheruriti. So when she will teach, then you will know all the riti, that is the rules and regulations of love. Shokhi Madhya Havesthiti. When Srimati Radharani, when Ananga Manjari, Rupa Manjari will accept you, so you'll be in the family, that big family. What always Rupa Goswami is reminding us to pray that. Always Rupa Goswami is reminding to us, pray to Srimati Radharani to accept you in her family, big family. Purivara ganashate yatha padavi mena dobyashi bhave Kurunam muhuratthaya param tabu vrindavana chakravartini Opi keshi ripurjaya bhave sachatu prarthana bhajanandana. Hey Radha, I'm praying from my heart. Chatu. Chatu prarthana means the final praying from her, core of my heart. I'm praying to you, Radha. Please spread your causeless mercy to me. So that then I can enter in your family. Please accept me. Padavi, the designation. Please give me the designation as a family member of you. Padavi means the designation here. By word, Padavi means title. But not title, designation. I am the member of Srimati Radharani's family. Ramachandra Goswami also reminded this. Shokhi Mudra always taken. When you'll be accepted by Ananga Manjari, then all the Sakhis will accept you. As a younger sister of them, when they will accept you as younger sister, so that means you are in the family. Shukhe Pave Kishoro Kishori. When all the Sakhis and Manjaris will accept you, then Kishore Kishore, the divine couple, you can attain very easily Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani there in Nikunja Kana. Jato Manjari Ragane Shantasha Hoibe Mune Ihate Shandeho Nai Mani Krishna Jake Stuti Kori Ubhoy Ete Adori Ram Shakti Radhara Buhini Sridamu Agrajo Bhrata Kittida Jahar Mata Radharo Onda Namu Shaje Vancha Kalpaturumui Shakhate Janavai Gopi Natho Vameti Virai O Madha Chanava. I offer myself to your lotus feet. First he offered himself on the lotus feet of Mother Janava, and he advises us. You know who is Ananga Manjari? Why is this very powerful there? Jato Manjari Ragane Santosha Hoibe Mone. Whenever you'll go there, after you'll be accepted by Ananga Manjari, then all the other Manjaris will be very happy to see you. Because they know, if Ananga Manjari accepted someone, so that means she is very perfect. She is very beautiful by her mind and heart. So, whenever you will enter there, by the mercy of Ananga Manjari, so everyone, all the Manjaris, they will be happy to see you there. There is no confusion about this. Krishna jake kore stuti ubhayate adori Ramo Shakti Radharo Bahi. You know, Ananga Manjari is such powerful that Krishna also loved to praising her. How Krishna praising Srimati Radharani in the same way he is praising Ananga Manjari too. Because she is also same as Srimati Radharani in front of Krishna. Rama Shakti Radhara Rohini says the truth, Rama Shakti, that means Mura Sangharshana, Balarama Shakti. And here, externally, she is the youngest sister and very dearest sister of Srimati Radharani. Her brother is Srirama, who is very nearest friend of Krishna. Her mother is Kittida. Vanchakalpatarumui. Only she can fulfill all your desire which is connected with Krishna Shiva. Only she can. If you'll go to Rupa Manjari, sometimes Rupa Manjari will be very strict. Sometimes Rupa Manjari will be very strict. She will examine and she want to see the perfection, 100% perfection. So she will be very strict because she has to arrange all the servants. She has to control all the Manjaris. But Ananga Manjari is so merciful. Maybe we are not so perfect. Only we just clean our mind and heart. And just make our heart and mind in a favorable mood. Bhakti must be in favorable of Krishna. So when we develop that mood inside of our heart, maybe by service we are not perfect, 100% perfect. Then also, Ananga Manjari will accept us. Okay, you just come. I'll teach you, I'll train you. Only just watch me and follow me step by step. And very soon you will be perfect. So, all of us, we have desire to serve Srimati Radharani. Who can fulfill our desire? Srimati Radharani? No. Only there is two. Rupa Manjari, Ananga Manjari. They can fulfill our desire. And Ananga Manjari is more easy than Rupa Manjari. Because Rupa Manjari wants from us 100% perfection. If she will see some little bit lack of our perfection, so she will say, no, you have to practice more. You need to follow your senior Manjaris very well. After that, I will engage you direct to Srimati service. But Ananga Manjari, she will accept very soon and she will engage us very easy way to the service of Srimati Radharani. Vanchakalpatarumai Shakhate Janhuai. And now she appeared again. That Ananga Manjari, who can engage us very easily to the service of Srimati Radharani, in front of us, she appeared again as Janhuai. Gopinath Bhamati Viraj. You can see. She is on the left side of Sri Gopinath. Whenever you take darshan of Gopinath, you can see. Left side Janavama. Right side Srimati Radharani. There Ananga Manjari is on the left of Krishna, and on the right of Krishna is Srimati Radharani. It is surprising? No, it is not surprising. Because both are the same by truth. Tattva is same. Who is Ananga Manjari? Says Srimati Radharani. Who is Srimati Radharani? Says Ananga Manjari. Only different form, different mood. Srimati Radharani is in beloved mood, and Sri Ananga Manjari in service mood, as Manjari mood. Jar darshanam mrite tripta hoy sarvachite henavastu Srimati Janhuā mo adhame karabaya deho Prabhu padachaya toma binu aro ache kiva he mother Janhuā. You are very merciful to everyone. So that's why, to know this, to know that kindness of you, I came here and I took shelter on your lotus feet. I know. I have not to ask anything to you. Only to take your darshan, my mind and heart will satisfy. Will be satisfied. When you start to speak, it will stop all the fire inside of me. It's the nature of Srimati Radharani, Ananga Manjari, Krishna, everyone. Only to take darshan, the deities of them. our heart and mind will be satisfied. We'll get eternal bliss inside of our heart. Raganuga Goswami says that, "Oh Mother Raganuga, oh merciful, oh my sweet Lord, hey Prabhu, oh my sweet Lord, in front of me only you were there. And you know, I don't want to go anywhere other. If you say not to me, go to him or her, I'll not go. Maybe I'll live my life here. Maybe I'll leave my body here, but on your lotus feet. We have to show our desire in that way, eagerness in that way. You know, sometimes Sri Gurudev will examine. When you go to the devotees, they will examine your heart. They will examine your dedication, your desire. When you go to them, to your Easter, sometimes they will examine. What Krishna said in Srimati Bhagavad He said to Arjuna, "Hey Arjuna, if I want to give something to someone, first I want to take away everything from him. Then I am washing. After he lost everything, if he has same dedication from me or not. If I find they have more dedication or same dedication, then I'll give it back 1,000 times. So they are always examining. The devotees, they are always examining. Sri Gurudev always examines our heart and dedication. So that is why. That's the rule, you know. There is some rule. How we have to go in front of devotees. How we have to go in front of our teacher. How we have to go in front of our Guru. And from 6 Goswamis, mainly Rupa Goswami, he said, whenever you will go in front of him, you have to go as an infant child. That in your heart there is nothing, no knowledge, just white page. You're not perfect. You don't have any knowledge of anything. So when they will see, oh, an infant child, so they will accept and they will take care. They will take care by giving knowledge, by giving food, by taking care in that way. So if we start, if we are going in front of Guru, if we are going in front of our teacher, and I start to show my knowledge, I'm a very scholar. So I start to say some things in front of my Guru. That means I block that way to get something from them. I'm telling you my experience of my life. Whenever, still now my Acharya, Prabhupada Goswami is there in Navadvip. So, if we start to say some things, maybe he's giving some lecture to us for one topic, and he quoted with him. Maybe he's quoting this sloka, Je Jathavam Parpatyanta Tanka Sathiva Vajamaham. That is very easy for me. I know this sloka that very well. So I start to check with him. You know what? Should you? You'll stop. She'll stop and you'll say, okay, for today it's okay. For today your knowledge is enough. Tomorrow again you'll continue. Same thing happened with my father also. Because I got all my scriptural knowledge, most of my knowledge from these two persons. One is Prabhupad Srila Goswami, my father, and Prabhupad Srila Goswami, my acharya. No, from her I did not got scriptural knowledge. I listened Ramayana and Mahabharata from her, but with commentaries, mainly the commentaries, mainly the grammar. They create me. They create myself. So always it's happened with me. When my father, he wanted to give any lecture to me, and I start to say some things with that, so he will stop. Oh, you know everything. You know very well than me. So why you came here? You can read by yourself. We have to go in front of Guru, in front of teacher, in front of devotees, in front of great Mahatmas, like an infant boy, infant child. That means there is no knowledge inside of our heart, just white page. They will write everything here. They will write everything about your sadhana, about your knowledge, about your consciousness, everything they will write there. Not you, but yourself. Because we'll do so many mistakes. Because we are not experienced. It's not? But they experienced. What they will write in my page, it will be perfect. So we have to go in that way. Jar darshanam rite tikta hai sarva chite henavastu Srimati Radharani mo apne karodaya dehu Prabhupada chaya kuma bimo agla chekiwa. I know. In material, for this material world, maybe I know there is so many good teachers. I can get the same knowledge from others also. But then also I have to say to my teacher, oh, I don't know anyone. All my knowledge is connected with you. I got every knowledge, all my knowledge from you. So if you say to go to other someone, I'll not go. I'll die on your lotus feet. I'll offer my life on your lotus feet. So, Prema Bhakti, my sweet Lord, please spread the shadow of your mercy towards me. Janhava Charanasroy Oreji Mahashoy Aran Huipo Kukor, who will take shelter on the lotus feet of Mother Janhava. Ramachandra Goswami says that I want to be a kinkar, servant of that person. I want to be a kinkar, servant of that person who will take shelter on the lotus feet of Mother Janhava. That is the way to attain bhakti. That is the way to destroy all our false ego and false pride from our heart. if I will say, I am the servant of Krishna, I am servant of Srimati Radharani, so it's also one kind of false ego. It's also one kind of false ego. So Krishna will reject, refuse us. What he did in Radhakund. All the great gopis, they are thinking that we are the greatest in this planet. We are the greatest in this planet because that is why Krishna accepted us for Rashtriya. Only for that. That was not false. That was right. That is true. They are the greatest. That is why they are accepted by Krishna. But we should not think it that way. It is giving us some pride, some false ego. So that's why Krishna thought, okay, some pride appeared there. So I have to clear everything. So he just left that place. To take Srimati Radharani. We'll see, we'll listen, we'll hear this all truth there. From tomorrow we'll start new topic. Ascharya Rasa Prabandha. And that grantha is based on Ras Leela of Srimad Bhagavatam. But some topics, some leelas are there. It's very surprising. It is not really matching with Ras Leela described in Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why that grantha named as Ascharya Rasa Prabandha. Topics of Ras Leela, which is very surprising.
Astonishing.
Astonishing. Yes. Ascharya Rasa Prabandha. So there we'll listen to this all truths. What Krishna did with Braj Gopis and with Srimati Radharani. We should not develop any pride, even in spiritual way. Always 6 Goswamis, they remind to us, please be careful, because some ego is appearing from our bhajan. The first, I am a great Vaishnava. I am a great Vaishnava. Yes, you are following the path of Vaishnavism. But you should not show your pride in that way, that I am great Vaishnava. So that's why I have to be careful about this all. Ramachandra Goswami, he says, Janmaha Charunasraya Korejin Mahashoy Karami Hui Rokinko. If I see someone who took shelter on the lotus feet of Janmama, I want to be a servant of that person. I know, only by serving him, Tabahu Puribhavas, then it will fulfill my desire. Brajo Bhuma Havevas. Then I will be allowed to stay in Braj. Ei more mone nirantar. My mind is always desiring for that, to serve the servant of Janavama, to serve the servant of Ananga. So the devotees, the ending part we are continuing tomorrow. Sri Ananga Manjari Samputika will end. And the day after tomorrow will continue Ascharya Rasa Prabandha 2 times every day, morning and evening, both.
Yes.
So now Ananga Manjari Samputika, the ending part is taking rest. Tomorrow we'll meet again, and tomorrow we'll listen what Ramachandra Goswami should explain in some prarthana, very special prarthana to Ananga Manjari and to Janavama. Jai Guru.
Jai